Janet, welcome aboard. How have you been?
About as well as any pincushion I know. Paul, I've been stuck so full of electrodes and sensors and transistors.
Well, come on. Let's see what kind of a job they did on you. Well, very nice.
Glad
very
you liked it.
Yeah. Okay. Is there any discomfort?
None.
Yeah? Oh, good. Ensign, let's hook in the transmitter cell.
Aye, sir. Excuse me, Dr. Trask. This shouldn't be too uncomfortable.
Go right ahead. Thank you, Ensign.
Yes, ma'am. He's young, but he's the best psycho-evaluator I have ever seen. You couldn't have picked a better guardian angel.
He's cute, too.
Mm-hmm. He'll watch you like a hawk. Oh, speaking of hawks, Commander Niven's on board.
It's very disturbing to see our entire computer room torn apart. Navigation, fire control, life support, broken down, rebuilt, reprogrammed, and all for what? I hope it's going to be worth it, Dr. Trask.
Finding out why the Atlas and her entire crew disappeared without a trace, I think it is worth it, Commander Niven.
We're relying heavily on your psychic powers, Doctor.
Excuse me, Commander, if we are going to stay on schedule, we have to run a systems check on Dr. Trask's equipment.
Psychic reconstruction.
I don't think he likes me.
Look, if this works, he will love you. Janet, don't be too hard on him. Can you imagine what the Atlas coming back like a ghost ship is doing to him? I mean, it's eating him alive. Activate systems.
Aye, sir.
That's all me, isn't it?
Everything you feel and hear on board the Atlas will be recorded right here.
Is there anything in particular you want me to do, Ensign?
No, ma'am. Just do whatever you want. I want to monitor everything. Make sure we get it all.
You will. Who is that standing over there?
Where?
Over there by the door.
There's nobody by the door.
For heaven's sakes, the man with the clipboard stick. Oh, he must have gone.
Are you all right?
Yeah.
As far as possible, nothing has been moved or removed. We went over again after I talked to you, but she's the way she was when she came in, just like you asked.
You still haven't found the log?
Oh, by the way, do you want to take a last look at any crew biographies, anything?
I don't think so. Jack Quantel.
Quantel. What about him?
I should have recognized him immediately, but today
You saw Quantel today?
he was in the computer room when you came in. Or at least his life force was. I didn't think it would start this soon.
No, we're going to be a mile off. And we're going to be there until you're done, however long that takes. You'll enter through airlock A.
No, not through airlock A.
What?
I'll,
You all right?
I'll enter through the auxiliary port.
Okay, fine. Whatever you say.
Can she really do it?
She has before, on Earth, but no one's ever tried this in space. And no one's ever recorded a psychic's feelings and experiences like this. We're breaking a lot of new ground.
The whole idea of somehow being able to relive or witness the past by sensing vibrations or forces, I don't even pretend to understand it.
Maybe we could look on it as an act of faith.
Forgive me, Captain, but I place my faith in my God, my ships, and my men, not witchcraft.
Showing a fluctuation on #1 vaporizer.
Plus 24.
Temperature's beginning to swing.
Temperature 660.
Not yet.
640.
I advise we go to status yellow.
Attention, all crew. Status yellow. Clear stations. Secure loose gear. Check emergency procedures. Transmitter on automatic send.
I won't. Just a few minutes more. Oh no. Not yet. Please. Not so soon. I want. Just a few minutes more. Please. Just a few minutes.
I mean you no harm. I'm only here to... Whenever you're ready. All right, then. We'll start at the bridge. Come to me now. Don't be afraid. Please. Come to me.
Mr. Collins, how's it coming?
Just about got it, Captain. Come on, you little... There. Got her beat.
Miss Kelly.
Aye, sir.
Enter in the log. June 18, 2013, 08:19 hours. The Atlas has weathered her first crisis. The shower no longer drips.
Aye, sir.
Thank you, Harvey. Mr. Quantel.
Sir,
The emergency is over. You may go take your shower now.
will do, Captain.
Excuse me, sir. This transmission just arrived from Commander Niven.
Oh, really? I thought he'd let us get at least 2 hours out before he started calling. Your historic voyage marks the beginning of a new era in mankind's inspiring reach toward the ultimate frontier. The people of Starfleet Command and the world wish you well. May Saturn welcome you with open rings. Good luck and Godspeed. May Saturn welcome you with open rings. Do I detect a flickering of humanity, perhaps even humor, or, good Lord, is senility setting in?
Oh, someone wrote it for him, sir.
That might be, Miss Kelly. That just might be. Make to Starfleet, Lieutenant Fletcher. Oh, the usual thing. Our thanks. Do our best for one and all. You know the drill. Oh, and post this. I just want to take a look at it once in a while to make sure that I didn't make it up. Your historic voyage marks the beginning of a new era in mankind's inspiring reach toward the ultimate frontier.
It's gonna work, Commander. She's gonna pull it off. I knew she could. Did someone write that for you?
No, I wrote it. Matter of fact, I thought it was rather good.
So you all right?
Yes.
Well, what do you think of our first group of, what are we gonna call them? Sightings? Encounters?
Ensign, what's your opinion?
Well, sir, I'm reading pretty well what we expected. High tension levels, anxiety. There's only one area that bothers me.
What's that?
Her index of fear. It's a hell of a lot higher than I thought it would be. I don't know why. A couple of times she was approaching panic threshold. It's a little early, but I'm beginning to wonder if this was such a good idea after all.
Mr. Quantel, that's enough.
will play. Who among you dare to play this game with me? You? You? How about you? Come with me. I'll show you it wasn't all pleasure. Have you ever watched someone you liked die?
I guess,
Is there anything?
No. Oh, look, Jack, I've written out, Tanya, you have those letters. Just make sure they get...
David?
What else do we need to know for the run home?
It's all in the last program. She ought to just take herself in if everything holds together. Look, be sure to run that check program every 24 hours. Make sure the weight and fuel stay within limits.
Would it be any easier if I...
No, Jack. There is no easier. It's okay. I'll go my own way. Open the door. You know, in a way, it's almost a relief. I was getting awfully tired of playing that game.
David.
No. Hey, you better let me go. I gotta be out of here by 17:30 or you're just gonna have more problems.
Time. Tell me, Dr. Weston, why is it the doctors are so notoriously inept at looking after their own bodies,
I spend most of my time caring for people's minds, Marcia. I suppose if I paid more attention to their bodies, I might have taken better care of my own.
Hey, Tim, don't worry about it. You care for our brains, Marcia will care for our bodies, we'll do just fine. Oh, but who's gonna care for Marcia's body? Hey, Marcia, can I care for your body?
My body's just fine, thank you, Mr. Ingalls.
Well, that's exactly my
Save it,
point.
mister. Keep your tender, loving care for your computers.
Ooh. Oh, definitely a hostile ring to that, man. Wouldn't you say,
I'm
Doctor?
on a new fitness schedule. I'll expect to see you in here half an hour twice a day from now on. I'll write up your schedule, and you will follow it. Either that or I'll put you on report.
Grin and bear it, Tim. I don't know.
I guess maybe it's just that we're the first crew to go this far out for this long. I mean, whoever follows us is going to have to know what to expect, so this is the only way.
Oh, I know. For the very same reason, my psycho-testing procedures are every bit as necessary.
What are you finding?
Well, in layman's terms, let's call it a general slowdown. But after, what is it now? 153 days from home, routine has settled in, and routine takes its toll. We've lost some of the morale, the tightness,
the edge.
Exactly, that we had when we left. The games in the pleasure center have helped in their own way, but they dissipate tension. They don't maintain it.
You're saying we need a good, healthy crisis?
In a way, yes.
Marcia, my love. I can't blame a guy for trying.
You kill me! Damn you, I am not gonna die! Oh, God. Damn you! So much pain. So much pain. You, no! Please. Show me how you was killing me again. How did it come to this? I must know. I need to know. You can help me.
I'll help you. If you want to see how it all started, you will have to go to the recreation room, and I'll show you.
Well, step right up. Step right up. You pays your money, you takes your choice. What'll it be? What'll it be? What'll it be?
Shirley, I got a new game for you.
You'll
like it. It's called
I know what's
You
coming.
Pick It, and I Call It.
Okay.
Let's see, that's the, 7 of diamonds.
What? Maybe by the time this is over, you know, you'll learn that trick.
But it worked last time. What's wrong with this card? It's not funny.
If you could take yourself away from the cards long enough, Harvey, it'll be dinner.
Don't complain about these cards, darling. If it weren't for these 52 little pieces of cardboard here, I'd have gone crazy a long time ago.
Yesterday you said you never even had enough time to do routine maintenance.
Well, I lie a lot. Oh, dinner. Wait, let me guess. Let's see, day 139, so divide by 17, that's meal 3, right?
Right.
There it is. That's Cornish game hen with orange sauce, rice pilaf, and carrots.
Don't pick, Harvey. You know you never ate this well at home.
I know. I'm a lousy cook. I ate out a lot.
And you know no space crew's ever been fed so well.
That's true. True. And no space crew has ever faced 5.5 years of meal cycles before either. Oh, yeah, there's something you can do to kind of jazz this stuff up a little bit. Just tastes like cardboard.
I could burn yours.
You're starting to sound a lot like my ex-wife. No thanks.
Well, then eat up and pipe down.
You sure do sound like my ex-wife. Well, listen, think of it this way, crewmates. Tucked away for us over there in those freezers are 110 more Cornish game hens with orange sauce, each. Doesn't that just depress the hell out of you?
No more of these goddamn kids!
Jack, ease up!
No more!
Ease up, man!
Mr. Quantel, that's enough!
Dad, please. This won't help.
Yeah. I guess nothing will now.
Another outburst like that, and I'll clap you in irons.
Okay, David.
days don't matter anymore. We're not going to see enough of him to make it back alive. Days don't matter anymore.
I feel them. I can feel them.
What the hell?
What is it?
Channel 19. 20. I got a shift. It phased on its own. There. It did it again, for God's sake.
I want an explanation, now.
I don't have one. Look, her brainwave patterns are changing. This line here is a waveform we recorded earlier today. And this is what we're looking at now. It's like she's a different person. Different people.
Are you saying what are you saying?
I'm guessing, but it's as though she's becoming somebody else or being taken over by somebody else. I just don't know.
I have a growing concern about the game and the use of the pleasure center, Doctor.
I think the way the game is developing is really quite beneficial.
This crew is highly achievement-oriented, survived intense competition to get where they are. Winning has been everything to them. But now, what is there for them to compete against? Our voyage has been almost completely uneventful, and in all likelihood, we're looking toward 2 more years of that sameness until we reach Saturn orbit.
So they need something more than the mission and diversions we've already provided?
Exactly. Something with a human element that responds to victory or defeat with more than a beep or a buzz or a pre-recorded slogan.
The way the main games in the relaxation room do?
Exactly. There's very little satisfaction in defeating a machine.
That's why I've seen the electronic games like computer chess use less and less.
Exactly. We know that competitiveness can interfere with performance if left to its own devices. It will find an outlet, some form of expression, one that may be highly negative. The game offers the opportunity to organize, channel, and control the crew's competitive urges and dissipate that energy harmlessly.
Oh, Doctor, you're telling me then that Harvey can start up his poker parlor?
Exactly.
Now, Doctor, haven't I seen quite a few more requests about extra time in the pleasure center recently?
You have?
Why? We have films, we have teleshows, we have a physical conditioning room, and there is a little matter of running the ship. Aren't there enough things to do on board?
Yes, but the key to that phrase is on board. You see, those things are all here.
Well, I'm not sure what you mean.
The pleasure center provides the only real means for the crew to get away for a while. To escape.
You mean the need is that strong?
That it must be filled, Captain, yes. Along with the need to win.
I got my wings flying the space shuttle. Remember them? Small, awkward craft, barely room to sleep, eat, breathe. A pleasure center? Let alone all the other amenities found on board this craft would have been inconceivable, let alone required.
Was there ever a space shuttle crew who had to spend 5.5 years in flight?
No. No, I guess not.
May I ask, sir, why you haven't used the pleasure center at all?
Yeah. I don't give a damn. Bye.
Sir, we're coming up on a projected course alteration. Do you want to be up on the bridge, or shall I proceed?
Thank you, Mr. Quantel. I'll be right there.
As you wish.
Excuse me, sir. Jack is an excellent pilot.
I know that. I'm also not unaware that he feels he should be in actual charge of this mission. But he is not. I am the captain. I'm the captain. I am your captain. This is mutiny. Mutiny! I'll have you shot. I'll see that you die from this.
I'll see you in hell, Captain.
power. Her interior lights are on full.
How can that happen?
I don't know.
She only has 10% of her solar panels operating. She can't handle that kind of load for long.
Correction, sir. 40%. She brought more online.
Well, shut them down.
I can't.
What do you mean you can't?
Her computer sent back a reject command response, sir.
That's impossible. We reprogrammed her data center for remote operation. We have control.
I'm not so sure anymore.
Well, what can we do?
Sir, I suggest we go in and get her out of there damn quick. For her sake. What I'm getting back from her transmitters is pretty scary.
Your opinion, Paul? We don't have what we came for. Not yet. Let's wait and see where she takes us.
Where they take her may be more appropriate, sir.
Who closed the door?
Tell them and stay.
I can't. You know I can't.
Then I'll tell them.
No. No, you mustn't.
I don't understand. Starfleet won't let their crews be married? Why? Why?
Not all. Just those who stand a good chance of not coming back.
You won't come back?
I will, my darling. I will. And we'll have all the time in the world. All our lives to love. And we'll never, ever be apart again. I promise.
Lieutenant Kelly, report!
Woodard, not Kelly, not anymore. Mrs. Woodard, damn you. Mrs.
This is a game we have to play, my darling. A terrible, lonely game of silence and secrets, and we have no choice but to play it. We all must play.
Shirley! 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 Shirley!
After about 6 months, I begin to look for stimulation, new things to do. People get on each other's nerves. You'll see. You'll find out.
How was Fantasyland?
Are you kidding? You can feel her glowing all the way over here. Hit me. Again.
Luck, you're a lady tonight. Get your stash, Shirley. Sit down and lose some money, or whatever you call this stuff Harvey's stamping out. Blackjack.
Oh, hell, that is 8 straight hands. What's happening to those cards, anyway?
Must be magic.
Magic or something else?
Don't you ever get any thought like that in your pretty little head. Or if you do, don't let me hear him.
And how is it that between you and Shirley, the rest of us are getting wiped out?
Maybe we're just better than you are.
Excuse me. I'm going to get something to drink.
Good idea. What'll it be, ladies? Synthetic coffee, synthetic tea, synthetic chocolate?
Chocolate, Jack, please.
I can't decide. I'll get my own in a minute.
It all looks so good, right? Tim, anything?
Not right now, thanks.
Okay, ladies, let's play. Newcomer deals. What'll it be?
Why not something we know you'll be comfortable with, dear? How about Old Maid?
Thank you, but no. Dealer's choice is poker. Double-handed, high-low.
I didn't think I'd played that.
Oh, I'm sure you have. But you probably know it by its other name.
What's that?
Bimbo.
Tim, is the Pleasure Center free right now?
I believe so.
Deal me out.
Blackjack?
Why not?
Jack, you're over the limit.
Marcia was a poor loser. How about you? If you want to learn more, you will have to play the game.
Oh, Daddy, I like these toys. I love you, Daddy. I love you. Oh, Daddy, I like this horse. I love you, Daddy. I love you. Daddy, don't leave me. Don't go away, please, Daddy. I want you, please. I love you.
I want to know more. Just tell me what happened here. That's what we must know. What happened?
Not at all.
All right, damn you. That's the way you want it. That's the way it has to be. Let's play.
When did we lose contact with the Atlas, or wasn't it,
Day 267.
Then whatever happened, it's gonna start happening now.
I don't believe it. I don't believe that.
I love
How
it.
can you keep doing that?
Because I'm wonderful, terrific, etc.
Oh, really? These people lucky. Okay, Lucky. Newcomer deals.
All right.
Andy up. Right.
Choose your poison, Harvey. Dynamite stud, deuces wow.
I'm beginning to think you don't know any other game, Harvey.
Only because you lose so often, my friend. You feel that?
Feel what? Well, what are you talking about?
I don't know exactly. Some kind of vibration or something.
Well, it must have been the explosive power of this hand. Come on, Harvey. Let's play already, huh?
But again,
I didn't feel anything, Harvey. I think you're imagining.
Harvey.
Yeah, Jack?
I'm showing a fluctuation on #1 vaporizer. The temperature's beginning to swing.
What's nominal, Harvey?
700 degrees centigrade.
Minimal?
670.
We're right at the limit.
Yeah. Check the reactor feeds.
Nothing showing there.
The piping system?
There's nothing there either.
Yeah. Try the valve pressures. Whoa. Yeah. There it is. Let's see the exhaust velocity on 2.
It's on the money.
Check 1.
Harv, I think we're in big trouble.
Yeah, you said it. Captain?
Rich.
Confirm failure in starboard vaporizer.
Valve 18 seems to be backing up. I can't tell about it from here. Permission to go EVA.
Granted, you want us all to suit up?
Not yet, but I advise we go to status yellow.
Confirmed.
Oh, keep me posted on the readings while I'm out. Oh, and monitor the ionizer, too, would you?
Yeah, we'll do, Harv. Good luck.
Yeah. Tom, you want to help me get suited up?
Sure.
All right.
Attention, attention, all crew. Status yellow. To your stations. Secure loose gear, check emergency procedures. Transmitter on automatic send.
I know what's happening.
Well, ion propulsion systems burn solid fuel, right?
Right.
We're losing heat in #1 vaporizer. If we lose too much, that means the fuel's gonna go in globs. The engine can't handle that. It'll blow sky high. David, temperatures!
Coming back up now. Ranging between 685 and 665.
Here they are.
Here you go.
All right. Better keep her hot if we can. I'll try to free the valve and rig a bypass if I can. Communications audio check.
Receiving. Good luck, man.
Good luck.
I'm hooked up. Ready to open the exterior door.
Chief, we've got a problem. What is it? I'm getting a life form reading outside the Atlas. Starboard out. Scanning?
Scanning eye.
This is supposed to be a restricted area, and now I'm told we've got somebody sitting on the Atlas. Where'd he come from?
Commander, we've sealed the perimeter as tight as a drum. Nothing can get through.
Like hell it hasn't. I have your damn stripes for this. Give us a picture.
Commander. What is it?
No, it can't be. It's impossible. She can't be outside, too.
Commander, I've checked out our robot scanners. Everything we've got still, nothing. Do you want us to send in a shuttle and check it out? Commander? Sir?
No, it won't be necessary. I'll keep you informed.
Aye, sir. Temperature's falling again.
Now 665, 645.
Acknowledged.
Come on, Murray, come on.
Found it. The pin anchoring the secondary control lever for the heat feed. It's bent.
How could it?
Maybe just the strain of running at full acceleration for 9 months.
Do you have a spare with you?
No. I'm gonna pull the pin and replace it with a drill bit. That'll hold the lever, free the valve, until I get a new pin.
Do it, man, do it.
You got away from me! Kill the school team!
Oh, my God. How bad is it?
Well, could have been worse. I mean, at least we all survived the blast. Marcia, how's the captain?
He's pretty badly shaken up, but he'll be all right.
Structurally, the news isn't that good. Engine number 1 is unusable. And we lost fuel tanks 1 and 2.
Tanya, can we communicate?
To each other. The baffle saved the atmosphere tanks, but the antennas are just gone. So is all our long-range communication.
The transmitters on the landers. Can we use them?
Not for interplanetary distances. I can't boost them enough to reach Earth.
Yes. And even if you could, what good would it do us?
The reactor.
Well, the mounts are twisted some. Some pretty bad dents in the shielding. Other than that, though, it's okay.
Surely we're exactly, are we?
Badly off course. I can bring us back, but it'll burn a lot of fuel, and with only one engine, it's going to take time.
Is there any point in trying? I mean, can we still make it to Saturn, or do you know yet?
Jack, I don't think so. I mean, Shirley and I still have to spend a lot more hours at that computer, but I'd say we're just going to have to abort this mission. I mean,
No, I'll hear no talk of that,
Sir.
Mr. Ingalls.
Captain, we've already lost half our fuel. One engine is gone.
Then we have one engine left.
So let me help you back to sickbay.
No, it's
Don't worry.
not enough. It's not.
We'll
It's
pull
not.
through.
It's not good, Shirley.
Get to work. The crisis started 260 days out. Everything began to change. Even the game.
I'm in. Jack, you playing?
Dealer doesn't know what to choose.
Yeah, I bet 5. All right, lay him down.
Oh, Jack, why would you stay in? You know you were beaten.
Yeah, I know. But tell me, what the hell does it matter anymore?
Let's have it, Mr. Ingalls.
Well, sir, without communication and access to the Starfleet computer, it took us a lot longer, but here it is. Sir, there's absolutely no way we can make Saturn.
You say no way?
That's right.
If we could get there, we certainly couldn't get back home. At least not until long after our food and air ran out.
As it is, sir, we're going to need some luck to even make it back to Earth. Now, I think we've got a chance if we turn around and head for home now. I know, it's cutting it pretty fine, but I really think we can do it.
If what, Mr. Ingalls?
If the Atlas weighs a lot less than she does now, sir, we've got to start jettisoning every spare pound we can.
What goes first?
Well, I'd say the landers. I mean, there's some 30,000 pounds each there.
No, nothing goes first, or ever.
What in the hell do you mean, no?
We have a mission, Mr. Quantel. We shall accomplish it. Mr. Ingalls, I want you to go back to your computers and recompute. I want a chart and schedule of the flight to Saturn and back.
Look, sir, we tried.
You didn't try hard enough. Try again, that's an order. I will not close my career with a failed mission. Do you understand that? All of you? I will not. Further suggestions of aborting this mission I will treat as a mutiny.
Then, Captain, you have a mutiny on your hands. Because from what I've just heard, I figure we have only one mission from now on in, to ensure our personal survival. I'll be damned if I'm gonna die on the sacrificial altar of your career.
May I remind you that you're addressing a superior officer?
No, I'm not. I know this ship better than you do. I can fly rings around you as a pilot.
That will be all, sir.
No, it will not. And there's one more thing, Captain. If you get in my way, I'm gonna take you into a quiet little corner of this ship and blow your brains out.
And the rest of you? Will you help this man pull the trigger? I see. You can be sure that I will enter this little insurrection in the log. It will be a mutiny.
Let's go through the figures, David. Tell us what we have to do. Prepare to jettison 1.
1 ready.
Jettison lander 1. Jettison lander 2. Captain, please return to your cabin and pack your things, sir. Our personal effects have to... At first, everyone cooperated, gave up personal things, even if it hurt. Voluntarily, at first.
Tanya?
Oh,
Is this all of it?
yeah, everything. Is it enough?
I hope so.
Can I help you with anything, Captain?
No, thank you, Mr. Quantel. I'm finished. Finished.
Well, I don't know if you believe it, sir, but I am sorry.
Yeah, you were right. I was wrong, of course. We must survive if we can. When will David have his revised flight plan?
He estimates 20 hours, sir.
Let me know just as soon as it's ready. I want to sit down with you, David, and Miss Kelly, and see whether we're doing everything we can. Crippled or not, I love this ship. And I intend to see that she gets home.
I understand.
I'm sure you do. But remember this. For the remainder of this voyage, I am the captain of this ship. I expect your support, not your defiance.
Well, I hope that will be possible. Shall I take this to the airlock?
Thank you.
here.
Final jet is in weights only. Personal effects. Marcia.
48 pounds.
Tim.
64.
Harvey.
218. We packed up his bunk and everything.
It's a pity the pleasure center had to be dismantled. The crew was relying on the escape it provided.
Too much so.
That may be. I'm not sure I would recommend including a pleasure center on future missions for that very reason. But what's done is done. It's imperative we maintain some outlet for those feelings.
Such as?
We have only one that I can see. The game.
I'll see you 20 and raise you 50 more.
I don't have enough.
Then fold them. Is everybody...
Wait. I need 55 tokens to stay in, right? Okay, what's that worth, 55 tokens, huh?
What do you mean? What's it worth?
How about I bet a week's laundry detail? How's that for 55 tokens?
Anybody have any objections? Okay, I'll see your laundry detail and call. Let's see what you've got.
Congratulations.
You're a rotten loser, Jack. Shut up and deal.
Dr. Tim, what you got?
I've got nothing.
Oh, come on.
I'm afraid it's already going too far.
I might agree with you. But what are the options?
Marcia checks as always, so I'll see your 3 and bump you 10. It's 13 to you, Marcia.
You got it.
Jack?
All right, call her 10.
There they are, my friends. I knew it. I just felt that.
How were you doing back there anyway?
What the hell was I doing back there?
What would happen if I simply said, no more? The game's gone too far. It's over.
It's not impossible that someone might kill you for that. We have nothing but the game. In many ways, it is not a very satisfactory outlet, but is the only one we have. We must let it run its course.
Nav comp system 380, 268 pounds. That's the total of all the elements.
Oh, wait a minute, Shirley. That's one of our backup systems, isn't it? I mean, what happens if we lose our main online navigation?
Then we'll probably wander off somewhere and die. But if we don't keep trimming weight, we'll surely die.
Well, goodbye backups.
White. No.
She made a mistake.
Okay. Turn him over.
A month after the explosion, we were still lighting the ship.
We're not there, Shirley. Yeah, a month's work, a ship that's gutted as far as she can be, and we're still not there.
We'll just have to gut her a little more and find enough to get us.
The day started to drag. We started losing interest in the game. But later, the game was to take on a new twist. Just wait. You'll see. David keeps revising it downward. One of the problems is we're burning more fuel than we'd anticipated.
Can we reduce our speed any further?
We're already far below our normal velocity. Any less, and we'll run out of food and water.
We had enough for 5 years. How can we run out?
For God's sakes, haven't you been paying attention? We got rid of every pound of ration we could spare. We kept just enough. Only it may not be enough.
And then again, it just might be, Jack.
Give me one.
We mustn't lose hope.
Captain Lofton, sir.
Yes, Mr. Ingalls, what is it?
May we come in for a moment?
Of course, come in, come in. You both look terrible. What is it? Have you been to the sick bay?
Marcia can't help us, sir. I don't think anyone can.
I'll see you and raise you 50.
And 50 more.
got a problem, lady. Here's your 50. And, 100 more.
Come on, one of you, lend me 125, huh?
The pot's too big now, Marcia.
I'm sorry, Marcia.
Wait a minute. You got a piece of paper, Doctor?
What are you gonna do, lady? You've already signed away your laundry detail for the next month, if we live that long. Your mess detail. What have you got left? Just what are you laying on the line here?
It's all I've got.
Okay. Show me what you've got. Don't do that. I'd like to win you for myself. My daddy always told me, never send a loser home broke.
There must be another way.
We haven't found one yet, sir.
Mr. Ingalls, what do you weigh, 130 pounds? You can't tell me a ship with the mass of the Atlas, that's going to make any difference.
No, sir, of course not. My 138 pounds, to be exact, isn't what makes the difference. It's the hundreds of other pounds of food and water and even atmosphere that's necessary to keep me alive until we get back. The consumables. They're what will kill us all if we don't do something.
Mrs. Murder.
No, sir. Just mathematics.
I gave you this order once before, and I repeat it now. Go back to your computers and recompute.
Captain Law.
Do it.
Yes, sir.
Keeping at it, huh?
I thought you were on duty.
Well, what do you want?
We all know you're not much good at medicine, but I figure you gotta be good for something. I think I'll cash in on your IOU.
I'll scream and I'll fight you.
Oh, no, you won't.
She's been at this for 20 straight hours. Yeah, we all have. Why don't you take a break?
No, sir. That lady's relying on me, and I'm going to see her through no matter how long it takes. Just leave me alone, please.
If you would like me to make that a direct order, Ensign, I'll be...
You and Janet were close once, weren't you?
Very.
Well, maybe it's you who should take a break.
No, sir. Unless that's a direct order.
No, that's not an order. However, get us some coffee and something to eat. That is an order. I don't know about you, Captain, but I'm damn near starved.
So that's how it is then.
Damn it. David, Shirley, are you sure? I mean, really sure?
I'm afraid so, Jack.
In situations like this, it's traditional to draw straws, but since we have none, Fletcher, come in here. Let me have those. Straws.
How many you got there, Captain?
6, Mr. Quantel.
Uh-huh. And who's gonna tie the noose?
That is the captain's duty. There will, of course, be no noose. The victim may select a drug from Marcia, or exit through the airlock, or, well, that's...
Oh, for God's sakes, let's get it done.
No, I can't. My research. I must finish my research.
I'm truly sorry, Dr. Weston. Do you have any preference in the manner of your death?
Sir, something's going on. There's a lot of activity.
No, I'll not be the first one to go. I will not. No! No, I'll not be the first. None of you like me. I'll not be the first one to go.
Final jettison weights only. Meal packages.
939 pounds.
Water.
219.
Atmosphere vented.
83 pounds.
Cabin furnishings in effect.
124.
Body weight.
136.
It still may not be enough.
Tanya?
Come in. What is it, Shirley?
I don't know who else I can turn to. But I want you to do something for me.
I'll do whatever I can.
It's mine.
A wedding ring. What's his name?
Danny. His name's Danny. We were married 2 days. That's all we had, just 2 days.
Well, why are you telling me? What are you giving me this for?
Because I think you'll make it back and I won't. Look, I want you to... I have a letter, too. Will you make sure?
What makes you think that I'm going to...
I know. That's all. I know.
Mrs.
Woodward. Shirley Woodward.
Congratulations, Mrs. Woodward.
Gyrocomputer Mark 6. All elements 118 pounds. That's the last of it, David. We're on single systems for everything now. No redundancy, no failsafe.
And not a hell of a lot of hope either.
What's your decision, then?
Well, Captain, we've all talked it over. And we feel that drawing straws is, the game is the only way, sir.
Very well. 5-card draw.
I think there ought to be 6 hands, Captain.
Well, Mr. Quantel, as your captain, I must maintain my position as...
God.
I told you the game would change. We are now playing for our lives. Only I'm not going to lose. You'll see.
Your hands? Marcia, what do you have? Marcia?
Listen to me. My father is very rich, you know. He could make you all very wealthy when we get back. If you don't, I'll talk to him. I will tell him what you did, and he'll Don't you understand, you idiots? He is rich. Now, he could make it. You listen to me. Nobody has to know. We can just... You get rid of her. And I will guarantee every one of you 10,000 credits each. 20,000 if you get rid of her.
Lieutenant Osborne?
No, she is the one that should die, not me. You know why? Because she is in violation of 419, that's why. That bitch is married. She's got a husband. Do you hear me? Now that's... She broke our laws. She should pay.
Miss Kelly, is that true? And under the circumstances, I believe you deserve our sympathy more than our condemnation.
No! No, she is the one that should die, not me. She broke the law. What the hell did I do to die, huh? You tell me. Huh?
Miss Osborne, do you have a note or a letter you'd care to write?
Lockout. There's a portable laser torch in engineering. Get it!
Right.
You said I could do it, Daddy. You said I could win. But I didn't, Daddy, did I? I never did anything right. Did I, Daddy? I'm sorry I always disappointed you. I never did what you wanted me.
I'm sorry, Daddy. I won't do it again.
Time you joined us, Captain. You're in this hand.
No, Mr. Quantel.
You're in. You hear me? This is life and death, man. And Captain or not, you're damn well gonna put your life on the line, starting now!
As your commanding officer, I forbid... Where did you get that?
Forward weapons cabinet. I figured you might say no, so I came prepared.
Mr. Quantel, what is the meaning of this?
It means I'm giving you an even chance, Captain, which is more than you're giving the rest of us by staying out this hand. You have a choice. Either play this hand and get a fair shot at staying alive, or sit out the hand and die. Because I'm gonna kill you if you do.
You're mad.
You're damn right. Do you have any letters or notes you want to write? Any last entries you want to make in the log?
Lieutenant Quantel, I order you to surrender your weapon.
I think the word is Captain Quantel now. And as captain, I intend to do my duty.
Jack, please, this isn't right.
I'll see you in hell, Captain. Your hands.
A pair of queens.
Fives. A pair.
3 deuces.
A straight.
Then it's me, isn't it?
Do you want to write anything or...
No, thank you. I did that already. Don't tell me how you're gonna do it, Jack. Just do it whenever you're ready. Could you give me a couple of minutes?
You're right, Jack. The days don't matter anymore.
You see, Tanya hit the log so someone would find out what really happened here. She almost hit it too well. But you managed to find it, didn't you?
The Atlas log is hidden behind the AVX 320 panel in Tanya's room.
How'd our tech crews miss that hiding place? I think it was just too obvious. But we have what we need. Log, story.
And more.
Commander, bring her home. Instant order shuttle in to pick her up.
Belay that.
Sir?
I'm countermanding your order, Captain.
Why? We have what we need?
Not completely. There are 3 people aboard that ship with unexplained fates, and I intend to find out what happened to them.
She's been going 26 hours without a break. How much more can you ask her to take?
As much as is necessary.
Vital signs. Physical indicators point to extreme. Repeat, extreme fatigue.
We can't leave her in there. She is too deeply involved. She's becoming more and more vulnerable to whatever forces are at play. Look, you saw what happened earlier in engineering. It damn near killed her.
We knew this mission involved some risk. We all accepted that risk. Including Janet.
But we didn't know it would come to this.
David?
David was the only one of us to volunteer to go.
Something's happening.
We'll have to go through his stuff. The letters he gave you, everything. I want them all out. There's more dead weight.
I understand.
You go through his cabin and I'll jettison his rations. Then we'll plug in the new figures and see where we stand, okay?
Body weight?
132. He lost a few pounds.
Haven't we all? Now, enter check program. Enter goodbye. I don't know how to say this in person, so I didn't. I couldn't. I've calculated there's not enough fuel and provisions to get both of you back. You'll be better able to judge after subtracting my weights, but it doesn't look good. I pray I'm wrong, that you'll find some answer, some way, something I missed. After you read this, enter check program. The computer will restore to natural sequencing. Good luck. Goodbye. David. The game?
Five-card draw, winner takes all.
Cut for deal. Three hands. Why?
I don't know, I'm not thinking, I guess. How many?
Two.
It takes three. Not bad. 8s and 4s.
Three queens.
Listen, it's such a nice day. I think I'll go for a walk. Would you like to come? Damn one in the whole Starfleet program worked harder to get on this mission than I did. You know that. My whole life, I worked, I studied, I fought, I dreamed for a mission like this. How does it end? I don't know whether to laugh or cry.
Oh, God, Jack. I wish it didn't have to end this way.
But it does, Tanya. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I loved you. I really did. Ever since we met in the academy, I loved you. But not enough. Not enough to die. You weren't supposed to see that. You didn't want...
Commander! Commander, help me! Help me, please! Help me, please! Commander!
Can't help you.
Commander, help me!
Played too well, Janet.
Help me, please!
God. Janet, no!